What's going on, guys and girls? Rob right here with you right now. And I got a friend of mine, a friend of the channel that's coming on here. He may well come on here. Got a load of stuff for sale. 4 or 5 games, couple of mats, and you won't believe the price for all of this stuff. Okay? What's up, Keith? What's going on? I just sent him an invitation. He said he would come on the channel. 3 videos in one day. Woo! P-Jet said, do the Ric Flair. Woo! I am I'm hoping to have a guest on here in just a minute. These games are not mine. But I was given a list and said, Rob, if you want to, go on your channel. Go on your channel. Tell the folks out there what I've got. And look, I don't play them. They've only been played once or twice. I want the whole works to go for a price. Now, if he comes on here, he can show you everything, piece by piece by piece by piece, which will be even better. That'll be even better. But if he comes on, I don't want to give away everything yet because he's a guest I've never had on here before. Never had him on here before. Bookshelf looks better. A to Z now. A to Z. I'll try to comment for NFL picks by Thursday kickoff. Good deal. Good deal, Tim. Sounds good. Let me double check and see what we're doing here. All right, let's let me send an email. All right, I'm saying the room is bumping and we're ready to rock. So all you got to do is come in here. Rob removed all the chick lit books. Now, they're all the books are there. She put them in there any kind of way, whatever way she decided to do them. But she put them all over there. So however way, I played a part in putting them in like I say, alphabetical order. I played a part of that, but not a huge part. All right. I tell you what, before my friend gets here, I know you would like Sean coming on live with you tomorrow then. No, I haven't heard anything out of Sean. This is an email I got earlier. And like I say, I hope this person comes on with me. I really, really do. This would be ultra cool, ultra nice. And I can just right now just tell you everything going on right here. Okay. It's by author. And then if she's some of them, she's got a bunch of the same author, then she'll go with titles. I have Second Season Express. So I think that's football. I'm not sure. History Maker Baseball. Demo Derby Smashdown. That's the one we've played here on the channel before. And also Second Season. Each game comes with the original parts and also some teams added that I've purchased. And Second Season Express and Demo Smashdown comes with game mats. I don't know, Pete, yet. I guess first person wants the whole set because he gave me a price for the whole set right here. That's the reason Rob, I hold an auction. I'm hoping to get this person on here. I want this person. You've never had him. We've never had him on here before. I know he's reputable. I know his record. He sent me stuff. I don't know if I bought stuff from him, but he has sent me stuff. I mean, I've got packages. He's in an old version of DDS. Let's see. DDS. Demo Derby Smashdown. I think it's like mine. I think he's got what I've got. Now, I don't know if mine's considered old or not. Look at mine and see. Mine may be the old version. Is that the old version? I think this is what he's got. I can't swear to it. I think this is what he's got. Is this the guy who sells title boxing? No. It's somebody else, and we've had him on it. He's a good friend of the channel. He's a good friend of the channel. I don't want to give it away, guys. Is that the old version? I think. I really don't know. I thought maybe Keith updated some stuff, but I could be wrong. I think he's got a new box. It's just 2020, man. This is 2020. This is when it first came out. So I think he's got an updated box. This one kind of slides out. This one slides out like this. I can show you how. That's the way it does. And then you got play now right there. You just slide in there. That should be the updated version with the big box. Oh, okay. So I think maybe he's got one that's newer with a bigger box and stuff. I don't know. Come on, live. Show the people that you're alive. You ever play Aviatrix anymore? No, my brother has it. I have not gotten it back. I just ordered the new bigger boxes for History Maker Baseball, Hockey Blast, and Red, White, and Blue. Yeah, I've seen those bigger boxes. They really are good. They really are good. If you've got a lot of teams like Soccer Blast, I got a ton of teams, and on Red, White, and Blue Racing, a ton of seasons. You need those bigger boxes. You really, really do. You really do. I'm hoping now that this person will go to his or her email, and don't want to give it away. I just do not want to give it away. Somebody's going to figure out who this is in a minute. But I want this person to come on here and show what they've got as far as what they want to sell. They got me a price set here. I'm not going to give it yet. I'm going to let this person show you everything and then knock you down with a price that you won't believe. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like you do on the selling cars. It's crazy. So, yeah. I want to get this person on live. It's not too late. It's only 9:15. It's perfect time. Perfect time. Yeah. Let me do another invite. Let me do another invite to this person. I want this part. That's how bad I want this person on here. Yeah. So I can't see you guys for a minute, but you can still see me. And there we go. There we go. And I am hoping to get somebody on here. I really, really, really not telling anybody who it is. I'm not going to give it away. The cat is in the bag. I'm not opening the bag. I want this person to come on here. If it's not this Demo Derby Smashdown, this person can show you which one this person has. That's what I'm hoping. Come on. Come on. Oh man, you don't know how bad I want this person to come on here. Also, big ups to Keith White earlier. Keith was on with me an hour and a half earlier. Man, oh man, I'll tell you what, it went well. I know a lot of folks have been watching it. We got our picks out for the week. It's been really cool. Really, really, really good guy. So we know it's not Sean. So, really good. So what's up, Philip Reynolds? What's going on, Philip? So we know it's not Sean. I think Sean is putting a little more into his schoolwork. I hope he is anyway. So, yeah, I don't know whether he went back to school or whether he didn't, but I hope he is putting more into his schoolwork. We will, and I have not received anything back from this person yet. Just got home from my NFL draft. You had the 6th overall pick. Well, weekend went way too quickly. Philip, who'd you end up picking first? Did you get to running back from Tennessee? Schrodinger's cat is in the bag. Schrodinger's cat's not in the bag, but although we really wouldn't know because how they say it on the Big Bang Theory, it's unknown if that's what they used to say. It's left as an unknown, as they say. All right, come on, person we would like to have on here. That's what we want you to come on. Yeah. Because I got a message earlier, and I was like, okay, this is very promising. I'll be happy to come on your channel. I'll be happy to come on your channel. Yeah. Come right on. Oh, me. I'm going to send a phone message here. Maybe this will get through. Yeah, JK, you don't want J.K. Dobbins now. You're right, exactly right, Larry. You do not want J.K. Dobbins now. Nope. All right. What point do Vince McMahon and or WWE become the trash dumps of the year? Yeah, they're not giving up. They're not giving up, but clearly, if there was a wrestling draft going on right now, clearly AEW would have the first 6 or 8 picks. Brock Lesnar is not what's happening in the world anymore. Roman Reigns, people do not care about watching Roman Reigns. The Usos, they do not care about these folks. Nobody gave AEW a chance 2.5 years ago. And I came on then and I said, look, by 2024, I don't think it'll be any more WWE. I may have said 2023. I still don't think there will be. I think there's a good chance they will sail. And then when they sail, they may just put them to the side. That's what Khan should do. Buy them, get all of the library from them, and just throw it to the side. You've got everything. You can put it on up for sale, however way you want to, and keep doing what you're doing. You don't have any competition there. Okay? NWA, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, some of these smaller companies. ROH is doing well too. ROH is still doing okay. Impact, the best thing they could have done is get together with AEW. Impact was getting pushed back. They were getting thrown to the wolves, and Khan saved them. Khan saved them. They would right now. They would be behind ROH. They would be behind ROH had not Khan saved them. He's done a miraculous thing for them. They should be happy about that. They really should be happy about that. And yeah, they've done a lot. He's done a lot for pro wrestling. Young guy, that's exactly what they need. Somebody young, somebody energetic. Now they need to cut down on how many attacks they have. Everybody does not need to get attacked every time. But you know, you kind of see which way they're going with things now. So we'll see what happens. Samoa Joe, I guess, will be the next big name to kind of flow in there. If he has, I don't know if Samoa Joe is in it with AEW yet. Tony Khan, I don't even think he's 45 yet. He may not even be 40 years old. He's a young guy, and he 20 more years where he can do what he wants to with these guys. And most of these guys will then be, a lot of them have producer type roles and stuff right now, and they're going to play a giant part in how that company grows. I think they're doing it the right way. I just think they can do some of the introductions and some of the new talent a little better, but that's not bad. Keith White has the Vikings versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That is correct. Keith White does have that. Keith White's going to have a drink handed to him by every person in Minnesota. Tony Khan's younger than you are. Yeah, I would say he's about 40 years old. I don't know, but but Keith White did pick Minnesota, and that was live when he picked him. So, let's see. Come on. You don't know how bad I want to have this person online with me. I really do. I don't have a phone number. What are the Vegas odds on that Super Bowl? Wow, Keith, it would have to be 2,500 or 3,000 to 1, close to it. Probably 3,000 to 1 for it to happen, and just due to the fact of Minnesota. Rob actually ate another one of the same pizzas he ate the other day. It was really good. Palermo. I ate another Palermo pizza. Darlene is gone tonight. Rob's looking for a tissue, and he can't find one. I'm going to have to look around, it looks like. And I'm hoping that I hear a little beep, because anytime I got a little beep going on, see, I've got an invitation going on, right? That's cool. We got a little invitation, and the person can pop up in that box anytime. And anytime it goes beep, then I'll be ready to bring somebody else on here. And you guys won't have to be bored as hell from listening to me. Is anyone in here watching Ole Miss versus Louisville? That's not live, though. That's not live. Ole Miss beat Louisville, didn't they? Is it live? Help me out, Alex. Is it live? I don't think it is. Tony Khan is 38. Okay, Khan is 38. That is, it's on ESPN right now. But is it live? Don't they show some of the stuff that's like repeat over the weekend? Ole Miss leads 16-0. Louisville's not impressed a lot of folks, I think, as far as the preseason workout. They were not picked real high in the ACC either. I ordered Rob a bunch of Chinese food from Fing Me Buttholes. No, Fing Me. Oh my gosh. I am so wanting to see this person online. Come on. You guys don't know how bad it is. All the stuff I've mentioned though is going to be offered at one price. And this person told me if somebody was interested in getting it all, to contact me and then send them that person's way. And I am certainly hoping to have this person online with me tonight. It would be great because that what I'm sure. Number one, I am sure. Say their names 3 times and they will appear. Didn't happen. Let me go get me a tissue real quick, guys. Hang tight. All right. Okay. Beetlejuice. Yeah. Yeah. And we got Alex, we got Tim, we got Keith, we got a bunch of people in here. Yeah, everybody that's in here right now, definitely. Let me make a banner and kind of. I'm going to create the banner, and I'm going to put for sale. And we'll go. See how do I want to do it. Nope, let's don't do it that way. Let's go. Yep. 4 games. And that was not 4. That's 4 games. 1 is Second Season Express. Second Season Express. All right. All right. Comma. Then we'll go to History Maker Baseball. Now, I do not know the season, so that's another thing. If this person could come on here, could clarify lots of stuff for us. That's why I'm sent the invitation. Demo Derby Smashdown. Okay, Demo Derby Smashdown. And we'll put an and for second season. All right. Along with its original parts and some extra teams. And then plus, oh, wow, how about this? Second Season Express and Demo Smash Down mats included. All right. Yeah. I see you can only do so many letters. All right. Okay. I'll get the comments up there in a second. There we go. There we go. Let me get to the comments. There we go. I barely had time to finish with my first aid kit. So, yep, 4 games, second season express, History Maker Baseball, Demo Derby Smashdown, second season. Each game comes with its original parts and some additional teams, and then 2 game mats, Demo Smashdown, and second season express mats. That's all included for one price. Cubs have won 7 in a row. A little late now, right? Little late now. All right. Let's try one final invitation. Come on. You guys don't know how bad I want this person to come on here. Come on. It would be so cool to have this person come and talk to us. Tell us what's going on in the world, and then show us all of this stuff. That's a cool part. Have a stack of stuff behind. Say, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. And that would be awesome. That would be awesome. The world awaits your arrival, my friend. That's what I was the email I sent. I think the 89 49ers were one of them. Who are the top three best Super Bowl champions of all time? Oh, wow. 92 Cowboys. I tell you what, the Baltimore Ravens, what was it, 2000? They were tough, man. What's up, Ken Castro? We got somebody coming on here. And I'm so hoping this person comes on. Been invited. And this person's got all this stuff for sale right here. All this stuff is for sale. None of it's from me. 85 Bears got to be 78. Probably 78 Steelers is the best team. Because when ESPN did those mix-ups and matchups and all, the 85 Bears were taking on 78 Steelers. Steelers beat them by a little bit or whatever. You know, it's just where they mix plays up and all that type stuff. It was awesome. But, yeah, the Bears ended up winning. Steelers ended up winning. Okay, let me go ahead and tell you who this person is, okay? And if you're in here, person, first off, you know what? I got a way to find out if people are in here or not. If you're in here, person, please go to your email and come join me right now, okay? Because there's never been anything but good stuff talked about Arnold Hunter in our chat. Arnold's a good guy, man. Arnold, he sent me stuff in the past. I have had stuff sent to me without a return address, and I wonder if Arnold Hunter's been behind that. Never has been said. It's never been said. Somebody sent me that one. But it's never been told who sends me stuff. Okay? Arnold Hunter has all that stuff up for sale right there. And let me read it to you if you can't tell my print right there, because my typing sucks. I'll read it verbatim, exactly what this person said. I have Second Season Express, History Maker Baseball, Demo Derby Smashdown, and Second Season. Each game comes with its original parts and also some teams. So it must be some extra, some other teams come with it that I've purchased. Second Season Express and Demo Smashdown comes with game mats. The whole set of games, these games are just like new. I've only played maybe once or twice. If you know anybody in the community that's interested, give them my email. Thank you, Arnold Hunter. Now, the price is just tremendously good. Okay, $75. $75 for those 4 games and 2 mats. Okay. You can email me. Now, look, I'm sure if I get 10 emails, then what he's going to have to probably do is this. He may have to take names out of a hat or whatever, or maybe split them up. And I can't blame him if he splits up stuff and says, okay, here's Demo Smashdown with a mat. Bye. Here's History Maker Baseball with some teams. Bye. Here's this. All right. Shelby Rogers speaks out on social media harassment. Says she anticipates death threats after the U.S. Open loss. I don't know what's up with all these tennis players. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know if Flushing, New York has some of the trashiest people or what. But Sloane Stevens comes out and says, you wouldn't believe the words that she hears on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. Where are all the people that are supposed to be let's see. It's Second Season Express, History Maker Baseball, Demo Derby, Smashdown, and Second Season. One of them Second Season, and the other one Second Season Express. And then some teams. I'm sure he's got a bunch of teams with him, but he's downplaying. Just says, and he also bought some teams that I've purchased, and then Second Season Express and Demo Smashdown game mats. $75 for the whole set of games. These games are just like new, he says. Where does Bryce Harper rank around among NL MVP candidates right now? He's right at the top. 28 home runs. He's well on his way to 35. I don't think he gets 40, but he's well on his way to 35. He's killing the ball. Right. He's carrying the Phillies. Real Muto's been hurt. Hoskins is done. McCutcheon's batting 225. 24-7. Yeah, he's taking it personally. Yeah. Yep. Tatis Jr. are the 2 front runners, I would say. Tatis Jr., though, has so much help out there in San Diego land. I think Harper's number 1 right now. I think Harper is the MVP if they come that close or if they win the division. If they win the division, definitely he's MVP. He's a definite MVP. Because look what he's got around him. Look what he's got around him right now, guys. Odubel, we like to call him Odubel Herrera. He swings at anything that from the top of the upper deck all the way down to 56 feet. Yep, you said 29, and I actually said go back to the I said he could bat 300. I said he could bat close to 300. Go back and watch that. I said he could bat close to 300. He's right on top of 300 right now. He's hitting the ball really well, and his defense is he's playing good defense. McCutcheon, final year of his contract, he'll be gone. Didi Gregorius, the team can get rid of him, and I think Cutchen's got $3 million if they let him go. They'll probably send him on his way. Didi Gregorius, it's a team option. I think he's gone. I think Gregorius is gone. Yeah, right. And the Braves have still got to play a lot of teams. The Braves have still got a lot of decent teams to play. Right now, this is the toughest team that the Phillies are going to have to play the rest of the way. Right now, this is it. I will actually give you the rundown. Philadelphia Phillies remaining games. But this is it right here. This is the toughest week they got the rest of the way. So they got the Brouhaha's for 2 more games. Then they got the Rockies for 4 coming to town, coming to Philly. The Rockies are. Then they got the Cubs coming to town for 3. They've got to dominate the Cubs. They've got to do it. Then they've got to play the Mets in New York for 3. Okay? New York right now is not on their top of their game. Philly should be okay there. Orioles are coming to Philly for 3. That's not. I mean, they're not really that good. We should be okay there. We got the Pirates coming to Philly for 4. A lot of this is coming to Philly. The Pirates are coming for 4 games. They should win 3 of those going away. And then they've got the Braves for 3 in Atlanta. So that it may come down to that, but they need to get themselves a lead before that. They need to pull the lead out. The Braves have still got the Giants to play, and I think they either have the Dodgers or the Padres still to play. So we'll see what happens there. But the Dodgers definitely have the Braves have a tougher road than the Phillies the rest of the way. The Phillies just have to take advantage. They're playing their toughest games right now. You got 2 more against Milwaukee. You got to win one of them. Win one and leave. Get out of town. And I think they'll be good. Arnold Hunter, if Arnold's in here, go to your email, my friend. Go to your email at once. Leave YouTube. Go to your email and join me. Join up with me right now. I wanted to have you on here. I want you to show off all the good stuff that you got going on. All this stuff that you're selling. It's crazy. You got in touch with me just a couple hours ago. Said, I don't play these. I've only played them 3 times. They're like new, $75. He sent me stuff, folks. And let me tell you right now, he does not spare the wrap and everything around that. His stuff comes immaculate. Immaculate. So if you end up getting any of his stuff, it's going to be well taken care of. When he says like new, he means like new. He's not lying. It's coming from me. I've gotten stuff from him. What team matches up best with the Dodgers out of either league? I guess having them in a best of 5 would be better than a best of 7. I don't know. I don't know if that's so or not. Maybe a best of 7 would be better. To me, the best matchup for them is either the Rays or the Yankees. Red Sox right now can't match up with them. White Sox can't match up with them. I don't think Houston can match up with them. I think either the Yankees or the Rays are the best matchup for them. In the National League right now, I don't think the Braves can. I don't think the Padres can. The Reds possibly can. The Reds have a little bit of pitching, and they've been pitching well. I'll tell you, how about Milwaukee? Milwaukee in the National League has the best starting pitching other than the Dodgers, and they have a tough lineup. They just got mopped up today. They just got mopped up by the Phillies today, and that's what happens. Yeah, I believe the Yankees can hit with them, but I'm not sure they can pitch with them. And Iglesias is heading back to Boston. Yeah, but overall team, probably Milwaukee in the National League is the best chance. In American League, I probably would say the Rays. The Rays have great starting pitching, a couple of lefties that can always mess people up, and then some, awesome bullpen guys. And they don't pay nothing. They don't pay them nothing. They get one of the lowest payrolls out there. They just biggest disappointment MLB free agent signing. Josh Donaldson, Nolan Arenado has not made the impact I thought he would. I thought 45 home runs. He's played okay, but he has not been the driving force that I thought. And then there's been some trades that really, really flopped. The guy that came from the Cubs to the Mets, the Mets can't get rid of his ass quick enough. That shortstop, he's got a big mouth, and he just does not know how. He doesn't understand New York's not going to put up with his bullshit. Snell has pitched decent at times. He's needed a lot of help. He's not pitched the best. But that trade with the Cubs to the Mets, and they got Javier Baez, and Baez has done nothing but talk about the fans. What do you expect? When the fans sit and watch TV 2 hours before a game, and he's like, well, these fans are just, crazy. But Baez and Lindor feed off one another, and both are instigators. You're right. They're instigators, and the problem they have now is they have nobody on their side. Nobody is on their side. Some of their teammates don't want nothing to do with them. Some of their teammates are staying as far away from these crazy bastards as they can. Yeah. And that's it. Baez was loved by the fans in Chicago, and they booed when he left. He was used to it. But hey, they booed when he left. They wanted Baez to stay there. But now he's in New York. Lindor he's been nothing but half of the year he's been a train wreck. He's played well for probably 40, 50 games, but 40 or 50 of those games he's looked like a train wreck. And they can put up with a train wreck if you're a train wreck that you're trying. But when you're a train wreck and you just say to hell with it, throw your glove to the side, and I don't care. And you get that I don't give a shit attitude, real quick, Philly fans, Boston fans, New York fans are not going to put up that bullshit. They're not going to put up with it. I think Rizzo returns to the Cubs next season, says Alex. I don't think there's a chance of that. I think New York may get him signed before the end of the year. I really do. They love Rizzo. Yeah, and that's the thing. They like Rizzo more than they do the guys that came from the Rangers. To me, man, I'll tell you what. The kid from the Rangers, outfielder, he could hit 50. He could hit 50 home runs in Philly next year with the DH. And that's what you got to be thinking if you're somebody like the Phillies. They should have thought about that during the trade deadline. There's nothing wrong with getting somebody on your team right now as a good backup, a steady backup, and then guess what? We can sign them for 4 or 5 years, $60 million, $70 million. Yeah, Joey Gallo. That was a move I wish Philly would have made. Number one, he could have either played first base or played outfield. And they would be using him right now. And then next season, when they get everything accomplished, all right, Gallo, you're our DH most days. And then once in a while, put him in the field. He could hit 50 home runs in that ballpark. I know he could. I mean, it's a crackerjack box compared to Arlington. Arlington ball carries, but nothing like Philly. And then on top of that, Philly is such a smaller park. I mean, other than New York, now New York he can hit 50. New York only playing 81 games there, he probably can hit 30, 35 just in New York without even going out of town. Just playing in Yankee Stadium, he can probably hit 30. How has Chris Bryant played for the Giants so far? He's playing well. He's playing well, and he fits right in. He loves it. I thought it was going to be a terrible fit. He went with a couple of injuries, an ankle a little bit. It's not been an issue. The Giants love him. He loves the Giants. I highly expect him to re-sign with the Giants. We'll see what happens. The Cubs may try to bring Baez back. They will talk to Rizzo. Yeah, they'll probably talk to Rizzo. I don't think there's a chance in hell Rizzo leaves. Baez, the thing of it is, Baez he's pissed because of the way Chicago treated him. He thought he was going to be the star in town. He knew Rizzo was probably gone, and he knew Chris Bryant was probably gone. He thought he was going to be the man in Chicago, and then right there, all of a sudden, you're gone too, and that surprised the hell out of him. He was not expecting that, and I think there's some ill will there between him and the GM in Chicago. I think it is. We'll see. I don't think they get none of them back. I think they'll probably go after some other free agents. But it's hard for me to believe that Baez would go back there and set himself up again. I don't think he will. There's other places I could see Baez going to, but I don't think he'll go back to the Cubs. I think he could go to the South Side and play for Chicago White Sox. But I just don't think he'll go back to the I don't think he'll go back to the Cubs. I really don't. Trevor Story, he's a free agent at the end of the year. That's going to be the big piece. I think he's going to go to Philly. I really do. I think Trevor Story is going to Philly. I think Didi Gregorius, I don't know where he'll go, but I think they're going to decline the option on Didi, let him go. I really think so. I think they're going to pay more money, get Trevor Story, another right-handed bat, which is going to mean they've got to get a left-handed bat for DH. If indeed the National League goes to the DH, by all accounts, 85% chances they will go to the DH next year. That would be the two. Other than trying to go get a starting pitcher, if I were the Phillies, I would let Gregorius go, bye. I would let Kutch go, bye. I would get Trevor Story. I would go get Joey Gallo, and then I would go try to get me maybe a Gray. I don't know. I would go out and try to get somebody that could maybe fill in a hole or two. Bumgarner's blown out. I thought maybe they would go after Bumgarner and try to get him for a little bit of nothing. I think he's had his best days by him. I think he's done. I really do. I think he's toast. But we'll see there. But the Phillies bullpen, you guys know what I call it. I don't call it bullpen. I call it bullpen. And yeah, I've called it that a bunch of times. And I think that's what they are this year. That's a lot of misfits thrown together to try to make a bullpen of it. And we already know, if they win the division, they're not going much further. They can't. I mean, how would you piece? You can't even knit or piece together a starting rotation when you only need 3. They can't do that. Wheeler, he's number 1. Who's number 2? Nola. Nola's had a 6 earned run average since the All-Star break. He's looked like shit. Matt Moore pitched part of a no-hitter one week, and then the next week he gives up 8 runs in 4 innings. I mean, I don't know where they go, but I would think this is what I would think they would do if they indeed got to the playoffs. I think they would go with Wheeler number one. Okay. I think they would go with Nola number two. Big question mark there. And I think they would go with Gibson number three. And then they would put Moore in there if they needed a fourth starter, or they were up 2-1 in a 7-game series. They may let Matt Moore pitch. I don't know. But, the Vince Velasquez days, I think they're done. I think he's over with here in Philly. The other guy, I can't even think of his name. The big guy, he's about 6'7", 6'6". He hasn't done anything. And this was a year he was supposed to break out and really. Zach Eflin. This was a year he was supposed to break out and pitch. And he just is not. He just is not doing. Where is Rick Renteria these days? I think someone who would want him as a manager. I don't know. Let's see where Rick Renteria is. And we will hang on here and we'll see if there's a chance our friend comes on here. I hope he does. Rick Renteria. I think Adrian Peterson did. Rick Renteria is a former professional baseball infielder, former manager of the Cubs and White Sox. 59 years old. He was manager of the White Sox till last year. So let's see what he's doing now. So right now, nothing. He's doing nothing right now. Adrian Peterson, I think he retired. Football player Adrian Peterson. They say he's a free agent. Free agent. Yeah. When's the last year he played? He played in 2020 with the Lions. So he did play last year. So he's a free agent. I really don't know how much more he's got in the tank. 36 years old. How many yards has he already rushed for? A lot. A lot. Still holds a record for most yardage in one game, rushing yards, 296, 14,820 rushing yards. So, yeah, 6 touchdown catches in his career. How about that? Renteria did a good job in both places. Then the Cubs wanted Madden. White Sox wanted La Russa. Yeah, I still have not figured out the La Russa situation. I don't know who got drunk that night, but that was something there. That really was something for them to even consider getting La Russa. Was crazy to me. I just never understood it. So those 4 games, I don't think my friend's going to make it on here tonight. Our friend, I'm not going to say my friend, but our friend. If Arnold could make it, Arnold, go to your email. And I was definitely hoping. And he sent this email at 2:55. So then 9:00, he said, "Yes, that is correct, and I will be happy to come on your channel." Yeah, I was hoping he would. I really was. I was hoping he'd come on the channel tonight, show us the games, talk. He's a big wrestling expert. He knows his wrestling. And I may have talked to him on the phone one time, but I'm not sure I have. I think we've just done messaging and stuff like that before. So is NHL still playing in the same divisions as last year? No, Keith, they are not. And they've actually changed some around from before that. They've put Arizona in the Central Division, Arizona's in the Central Division now. They're not in the West anymore. And thus the reason I think they get moved. I think they're going to be. I think they definitely will. They'll get moved before the season's over with. They may even get moved before the season starts. But they got to be out of the current building by June 30th next year. And so if they do make playoffs, and let's say they were to make it to the Stanley Cup Finals, I don't think it goes into July, but if it does, it's got a big bearing on what this does. So they go to Kansas City or Houston. I say Kansas City. I think Kansas City's got more upside than Houston does. Houston wants some money in advance. Arizona, they can go anywhere in Arizona now, and they don't have to pay their rent, though. So that's good for them there. Like, they don't have to pay the back rent. At one time, they were going to have to pay the back rent if they stayed in the state of Arizona. But they guys hated. The owner of the Coyotes is hated in different places throughout the state of Arizona. I think he moves them. And like I say, he owns two casinos in Vegas. So I think it pays off for him to move. It could be Houston. I think more like Kansas City. A lot of people are saying, will it be somewhere up in Hamilton, Ontario? I don't think there's a chance that they'll go to Canada. The Players Association are way against that. Is Seattle the only expansion team this year? Yes. Kraken is the only expansion team this year. They had, obviously we had Las Vegas, the Golden Knights, 3 seasons ago, and they made it to the finals right off. Seattle won't. I don't think they went up through the middle with their draft. They didn't go with high priced talent. They just stocked up on center icemen, good defensemen, steady defensemen, and center ice guys. They're stocked up. They've got more center ice guys than any other team in the league, and they are worth a bundle of money. They're worth a bundle of money or draft picks. And I think that's where Seattle's going. I think Seattle's trying to push the envelope, let people know, look, we will trade this person, whatever, but we want money and we want draft picks. And they're hoping the next draft is loaded. Next draft is loaded. And right now the Coyotes have like 4 number 1 picks. Seattle wants that. Seattle wants like 4 number 1s. That's what they're wanting. And that way you don't have to take a chance on a goalie or take a chance on a defenseman or take a chance on a left winger. You can take them and realize 4 or 5 picks later you get to pick again. And that's the way you want to do. That's what you want to do when you're in hockey. Hockey and baseball is a whole lot alike. Baseball, a lot of guys don't want to take a chance on a guy that throws 102 miles an hour because they worry about his arm blowing out and all that. Well, we got to pick 6 picks from now. Let's take this guy, and then we'll take the savvy left-hander behind it. Whatever, that's the thinking. I think that's the way they go with things. But yeah, could they put a team in Puerto Rico? Yes, but with COVID, right now it's not a chance. It's hard enough with Canada and U.S. and with now the borders again are going to get tighter and tighter. I'm wondering if this hockey season gets done. I kind of would have thought they were going to go back to last year's rules again and just say, okay, Canadian teams will be one division, and then we'll go back to other divisions down here. They have not done that yet. That does not mean they won't. It's still what 20? No, it's 34 days until opening night. A month gives them a lot of time, and if this strain or whatever continues to kind of blossom, and more masks, you got to wear your mask here and there. Cancun, not a chance, not a chance. Nowhere outside the U.S. Not even Alaska. At one time, Alaska was even thinking about wanting a team. It would cost so much up there, and the food, gas, everything up there, it's crazy because you have to leave. Number one, you have to leave U.S. to get back to the U.S. It's a logistic nightmare. If they did play in Hawaii, Alaska, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Bahamas, anywhere there other than the U.S. and Canada. And like I say, but even Alaska would be a nightmare because logistic wise, it would just be crazy. It would just be nuts. Canada, Hawaii at one time was really, really wanting to get a team. And they kind of pushed away from it the last, 12, 13 years. They really have just said, no, we don't need this. That's 19,000 people on this island that we would have to have every night that we're home. Plus, we'd have all these planes coming in, bringing in Lord knows what. So now they would have to have a lot more flights going to the islands if indeed they were to have a team there. I just don't think it ever happens. Did Hartford not support the Whalers? They did support the Whalers. They had decent crowds. The arena was defunct, or that's what they called it. It must not have been a very nice arena either. I've heard it was rat infested and everything. I went in the old Spectrum down in Philly the last year that was there, and that's when they played the Let the Phantoms play. Went to the very last game it was played there, and they were saying, that you could go in there and find rats half the length of your arm in the doldrums downstairs and stuff, and they just finally just blowed it up. Just tore it down and put up the parking lot there. Hartford Civic Center. I don't know if it's still there or not. It still may be there. But the Whalers were very, very big up there. Obviously not as big as Boston. And, the Bruins in the Northeast, the Bruins have kind of take their own shape up there. They were more popular after they left. You're right, Dave. But the league knows not to probably put them up there again, and that's why. And then they've tried Atlanta twice, and as soon as this team team out in Arizona said they may move, I heard 4 or 5 people say, "What about Atlanta?" There is zero chance, and let me stress it one more time, zero chance that the Coyotes go to Atlanta. All right? Zero chance. And I'll tell you why. This owner of the Coyotes made an attempt to buy the Atlanta Hawks. He tried to buy them kind of off on a side deal. We don't have to tell a league. Once the league heard about that, the owners of the NBA denied him. Okay? And so for that reason and that reason alone, Atlanta will not they will not get the Coyotes. That will not happen. A lot of people saying they're going to stay in Phoenix, they're going to stay in Tempe. They may do it. Some people are saying they're going to go to Houston. I don't think it happens. No, Atlanta won't have another team. I agree. In the next 50 years, they won't anyway. I don't think they go to Houston for a couple reasons. He was behind on paying the rent out there in Arizona. Houston wants their rent up front. We've got an arena built for you. Whatever name you want, bring it in here. We'll post it outside. We want our money. You pay your rent up front. And they're not going to do it. They're not going to do that. He's not going to do that. Where Kansas City, okay, Kansas City conglomerate, he like I say, he owns 2 casinos, right? The Google CEO just took up with Cerner Corporation. My wife works for him. He just became the CEO and president of Cerner Health. Okay, so the Google CEO is now the Cerner CEO. Okay, I'll tell you why this is going to get interesting now. Online gambling. What better way for online gambling to hook up than to go? Let's go to Kansas City. Let's hook up with Google. Let's hook up my casinos, right, with online gambling through Google. So the Google Chrome and all that stuff, they can go straight to my online sites and gamble their hearts away. I will get together with the CEO of Google, and we will find a place where we can play. And they've got 2 or 3 sites in Kansas City. All you got to do is ask Atma Bryan. He will tell you. And that's why they're in the Central. That's why I say they're in the Central. They've already been put in the Central. I don't think you go to Quebec, and I don't think they go to Hamilton. Hamilton put a bid in for another team. Hamilton's not going to get it. The Players Association does not want another team in Canada. Too much taxes. That's why anytime a player, well, look at Kofi Kanan, is that his name? Kofi Kanan or whatever, out of Montreal. He was offered an offer sheet down in Carolina. He signed it quick as he could. He will be paying 1/3 the taxes he paid up in Canada, and he's going to be in Carolina to have a chance to start. I would have been a crazy salesman had they honored their history by naming the team the Totems. Kraken is a gimmicky minor league name. Yep, I won't be firing the ass cracks in Seattle. Yeah, Seattle's not going to have that great a team this year, I don't think. But I personally think that they definitely go to Kansas City. It makes money. It makes money for the ownership. It makes money for the city. What more? I mean, even before they step foot on the ice, the Oakland Seals honored their history by taking the name of the WHL San Francisco Seals. Yeah. They're they don't go on history hardly at all anymore, and that sucks. It really does. It really does. But like I say, there's a chance they could go to Houston. There is a chance. I think Kansas City is more likely to be it. I think they'll change the colors. I think they'll change the name. I don't think it'll be the Coyotes anymore. If they do move to Kansas City, I think they'll get rid of the Coyotes name. I think they'll take a new name up. I have no idea what it would be. Seattle Totems were big in the WHL, yeah. Anybody got a team name if Kansas City got a hockey team? Because, Houston has already said they wanted to change the name. They did not want to be the Houston Coyotes. They did not want that. Bring back the Scouts. But Kansas City, I don't know. I don't know what they would name them. Houston, I'd heard a few names. Uh, I just I don't know how. Anyone watching Danbury Thrashers documentary on Netflix? I did not. I did not, Dave. I did not see it. All those games right there, along with original parts and extra teams, plus two second season mat and demo derby mat, $75. Kansas City Blades were the Seals minor league team briefly. Oh, is it? Kansas City Blades, that would be a cool name. Yeah. Yeah. That would be cool. And this is one you can kind of work off of a baseball team. If you wanted to go with Royals, then you could, yeah, even if you wanted to go with Royals though, and kind of go on a Kings type situation, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I mean, Rangers have went with Rangers and stuff like that. I wouldn't care at all. Remember when the St. Louis Cardinals were both a baseball team and a football team? Remember that? I wouldn't care if Kansas City did that. Now, I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like it, but man, they could go with some cool colors and, Kansas City Redskins. Probably not. Probably not the Royals. Maybe, right? But there's so many names they probably could go with. And, basketball team used to be the Kings. They shouldn't be the Royals because there's already the Kings. Yeah. That's cool. And they definitely couldn't be called the Kings. That's right. Because of the someone would complain that the blade sounded too violent, would encourage knife fights. Yeah, you're probably right, Keith. You're probably right. It's people are crazy. People are nuts. But we're going to end this right now. Just a little over an hour tonight. We've been in this. Anybody that is interested in all those games, along with 2 play mats, like new, $75. Get in touch with me. I will get in touch with my friend and your friend as well, Arnold Hunter. I wish Arnold could have came on. How about the puffy blades? Yeah. If he's able to come on and able to show his stuff, I will have him on, be watching for a video, and I will even say live with on here. That way you guys will know it's not something just trying to draw you to my videos, okay? Toss it in the Nerf blades, right? No, not Nerf. Remember Santa Claus? Oh, no, son. You can't have a Nerf gun. Remember that one? That was a woke Santa. I'll see you again. My name is Rob. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. God bless. Be good to one another. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the baseball season. It's coming to a conclusion, guys. And the fall is coming, and so is hockey. Till I'll see you again. My name's Rob. Thanks a lot, and goodbye. Night.